Happy almost Thanksgiving, guys. To anyone who celebrates this holiday, happy Thanksgiving almost. I bought this headband today thinking that these were turkeys, but looking at them now, they're actually reindeers, so can we just pretend like they're turkeys? But they really do look like turkeys, right? Today's video is really exciting because finally I've been telling you guys that I have a 6-week update on the Inky list. I bought a few things from the Inky list, but before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video so you never miss out. I have 3 products that I want to talk about with you today. I am mainly going to focus on 2 of them, the Oat Cleansing Balm and the Salicylic Acid Cleanser. I haven't talked about them yet, so I am really excited to talk about them in today's video. I am going to be providing you guys with a 6-week before and after photo of how the Salicylic Acid Cleanser improved my skin, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be mentioning the Glycolic Acid Toner at the end of the video, but I really mainly want to focus this video on the 2 cleansers that I have right here. Let's start with the Salicylic Acid Cleanser. This retails for $10 and they give you 5 fluid ounces. This cleanser is concentrated with 2% salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid. It actually helps by dissolving all the debris, all of the oil and dirt in your pores. It also acts as an anti-inflammatory, but it can be kind of irritating for people who have sensitive skin, people who have dry skin. It can actually lead to drying out your skin a little bit, which is something that I experienced at first when I started using this cleanser. It was definitely drying on the surface of my skin, and when I would apply any cosmetics on my face, whether it would be an SPF or makeup or whatever it was, I just saw more product cling on to my dead skin cells. It definitely accentuated the dryness of my skin. A week or 2 into using this, my skin sort of adjusted to it and no longer really gave me that dryness on the surface of my skin. This ingredient also helps shorten the lifespan of your existing acne by attacking what is already in the pore, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's a very preventative ingredient, so it doesn't further cause any inflammation down the road. 2% salicylic acid is a pretty strong concentration. That's why beta hydroxy acid, so salicylic acid, is so well paired with alpha hydroxy acid, is because alpha hydroxy acids work on the surface and beta hydroxy acids go into the pore, and they're kind of like a good combination. They're kind of like Batman and Robin, or what else is another combination? Not only does this contain salicylic acid, it also contains zinc. Zinc is actually collecting more and more research, collecting more data, proving that it is a helpful ingredient for the skin. Zinc is actually present in our bodies. One of zinc's main job in our body, one of many, is to help wounds heal on our body. So theoretically, there are strong claims that applying zinc topically can help heal any wounds you have on your skin. This ingredient is actually recommended for people who have oily skin, people who have acne-prone skin, because it helps regulate the production of sebum. It does contain other ingredients that are hydrating, like betaine and glycerin, which are 2 very basic ingredients that help hydrate the skin. It contains 0.5% allantoin. It's an active ingredient found in plants like chamomile, sugar beets, or it can actually be created synthetically in labs. This is said to help soften and soothe the skin. Overall, I think it is formulated pretty decently. Like, they do have that salicylic acid in there in the concentration that most people look for. I think it's overall a well-rounded formulation. When I was using this cleanser, it gave me a very light lather. I just felt like I needed to keep adding more product so I can comfortably like rub this around my skin. Otherwise, it kind of just would disappear. I use this for about 1 to 2 times a day. So 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Depends on if I wanted to skip morning cleansing or not. As a nighttime cleanser, this actually did not remove my makeup that well. I definitely recommend that you double cleanse at night if you are wearing SPF, which I always say wear SPF every single day. This is way better to remove your makeup with if you are using a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm in the beginning. When I was using this cleanser, I did leave it on my skin for about a minute or 2 to kind of let the products work. So here are the before and after photos. As you can see, the before, there was a lot of inflamed acne, and the after, there's definitely less. It took a while for me to see results. I think the reason why it took such a long time for me to see results is because it is a wash-off product, and the severity of my acne needed something that is a leave-on to let those ingredients really work on my skin. I saw improvement with my inflammation. I did have a lot of stubborn comedones that was so difficult to remove. Looking at my skin before and after, it definitely helped with the texture, as you can see, but it took a very long time to get there. I didn't see results with my deep comedones until about 3 to 4 weeks. That's when I started seeing some kind of result. I would definitely say this is a good product for people who have mild to moderate acne. Let's move on with the Oat Cleansing Balm. This is also $10 for 5 fluid ounces. They give you so much product for a really decent price. I do not think that cleansers should be very expensive. You should not be spending a lot of money on cleansers. I am a huge fan of cleansing oils, cleansing balms. This product's main job is to really remove the cosmetics off of your skin, SPF, makeup, anything else you put on your skin. It's supposed to break apart your cosmetic, kind of remove it a lot more easily, and then following up with a second step cleanser, a water-based cleanser. Another function of this that they claim is you can actually use this as a face mask, but it's not something I would really use as a face mask. I don't think it's breathable. So this is formulated with 3% oat kernel oil. That ingredient is supposed to support your skin's natural moisture barrier. It also contains 1% colloidal oatmeal. This is a soothing and hydrating ingredient, more so soothing. It can really help reduce any redness and irritation that you have. These are ingredients that I really look for in products when I feel like my skin is very compromised, whether it's from the weather or a product that I use that over irritated my skin, overstripped my skin. I think oats are helpful when it comes to calming down my skin, especially now that it's getting into winter, colder months here in New York. My skin is starting to feel a lot more irritated and dry. Cleansers are one of those products that can lead to further damage. You want to use cleansers that are very gentle on the skin. It is a really thick balm, and it does have this slight grainy texture to it. It's not like an exfoliation type of grainy. That doesn't bother me. I actually do like thick balms. One of the main reasons why I like this so much is it's very affordable, and they give you a lot of product, which is just a big thumbs up for me. One thing that I did notice is that when I was using this as a first step cleanser, you definitely need to follow up with a second step cleanser because it does leave this very slight, almost not noticeable residue. A lot of people will not like that feeling. I sure did not like that feeling, but following up with a second step cleanser, it'll actually come off completely. You won't feel any like residue left behind. So I definitely recommend to use this as a first step cleanser, then use a second step cleanser. I actually tried this as a mask once. I didn't like it. It felt kind of suffocating almost. Maybe for very compromised skin, you can try it out as a mask. Some people might like that. I have oily skin, so I don't appreciate very heavy, very thick, occlusive masks. I want to quickly go over this glycolic acid toner. I'm gonna have that video linked down below where I talk about this glycolic acid toner. I actually made a few videos, one where I even compared it to the glycolic acid toner from The Ordinary. I want to quickly update you. This toner is not for me. It's not for my skin. I tried it again. Still not for me. If anyone has ever used this before, let me know your experience. If any of you guys have ever used any of these 3 products before, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you know of a friend that will benefit from this video, make sure to share it with them. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. If you want to see more skincare content, I am about to release a lot of skincare content on my Instagram. It's going to be at Elena Hinge. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it was valuable to you. If you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, if you have any suggestions as to what videos you want to see in the future, let me know in the comments down below. I will respond to you as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!